So I'll tell you a funny story. SMK actually comes from the initials of the founders. So K is the last name, stands for Khurana. S is my brother's first initial, and M is my dad's first initial. So that's how the name SMK came around. There's always a lot of discussion and dialogue in the house why my name is not in there. And I like to say the first initial is mine, but that's another story. We also, when we were looking at the brand, the three things that are very important for us, they actually stand for SMK as well. Safety first. That's in it. We were manufacturing helmets. That has to be the first principle. Manufacturing excellence, right? Everything we do, it has to be from a manufacturing standpoint. There's no corner cutting. Everything is done with exceptional quality and with a lot of innovation in mind. How do we improve efficiency? How do we, create a product that's better than the previous product? And stuff like that. And the third is knowledge of the market. We are in 66 different markets across the world, and not two markets are alike. So you really need to understand how one market is different or unique than the other. And you need to tailor your products according to that. So, it started with the founders' names, but the three key principles that drive us also start with SMK. So it's sort of all worked out together.
And you've gone literally from the stove in the family kitchen to one of the world's most advanced helmet factories in a pretty brief period of time.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's, I would say, my dad, who set the company up in 1972, has given my brother and I a very solid foundation. And in addition to the foundation, we've got, one of the best mentors in the world we could have, and he's given us the freedom and the reign to do what we think is right for the company. So we had a very good starting point. So for us to take the brand from there to where it is right now was not easy. But we had all the fundamentals in place in order to do that. And I think a lot of the credit, most of the credit, 99% of the credit, I think goes to my brother, who had a vision in mind when he started the SMK brand in 2015. He wanted the brand to be, at a certain point, a certain place at a certain time. And I think we've achieved all of those expectations, if not surpassed them.
I would say overachieved. The price point for the features on this helmet is unbelievable.
Yeah, and I think, Robin, one of the reasons why we are able to maintain such an attractive price point is 100% of our manufacturing, 99% of our manufacturing is in-house. When COVID hit, one of the strategic decisions we made was to move all of the work at the time that was being outsourced to in-house. A is because of the uncertainty in the market at the time, uncertainty of supplies, but also to keep quality control in check. So now that 100% of the manufacturing is in-house, it not only allows us to produce a product that's very superior in quality, but also keep the price down. Most of the brands have adopted a China plus one strategy, so not all their eggs are in one basket, which if I was a brand or a business owner, I think that's a very smart strategy. But that has helped us as well, because that has moved manufacturing from China for the most part, but a lot of other countries into India as well, which is a manufacturing powerhouse, and it has a great infrastructure to support manufacturing capabilities.
And you have to think about that. You're in 66 markets. Mm-hmm. U.S. is one of the newest of those 66, but you have to have that global perspective.
Absolutely.
Well, your company does. You specifically, though, your job is the North American market.
Well, my job started as North American. That's what I did. So I established the distribution arm for SMK in North America in 2022. But late last year, the family, they invited me to start heading up global sales efforts as well. So now I work very closely with Martin. So that's why you saw me at EICMA, and I'm more involved in some of the other markets. I'm heading global sales as well.
Well, be careful what you ask for.
know.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
That's a big job.
It's a big job. Martin and my brother they have very big shoes to fill. So for me, these are very big shoes to fill. But I have a good support system in place, so I'm not worried. I'm excited. I'm up for a challenge anytime.
In addition to Agnar, what else are we going to see this year?
In the United States, so Agner is the key product. We also soft launched Patriot, which is our half helmet.
Half helmet, yep.
Last year. So we are now in full production. It's in the stores, it's in our warehouse, ready to ship out. We've had very good feedback on it. And Patriot it had to happen. You can't enter a US market without having a half helmet, right? That's a reality. So Patriot, we have full production going on. And then we have this year, if you come around to the booth, Robin, you will see all of our graphics are a little bit more subdued, a lot more US. Because when we launched in 2022, a lot of the graphics that we had moved over were very European or South American, right? And that, not like I said, every market's different. So it took us a couple of years to adapt the graphics, the colorways that we're offering. So there's a lot more new graphics this year, a lot more solid colors, but everything I think has the American taste to it. So that I think is very exciting.
And everything is tested to ECE or DOT?
Yeah, so every helmet, excepting of course the half helmet that we offer in the United States, is ECE 2206 and DOT.
Awesome. Shilpa, thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin. Always a pleasure.